gorgeous people. Welcome to the Hair It First podcast, where great hair meets real life. We're your hosts, Tessa,
Monica,
and Michelle.
Three stylists, moms, besties. We're keeping it real about beauty, business, and the chaos of motherhood.
We're here to share stories, laugh way too loud, and maybe spill a little shampoo along the way. Just a quick heads up, we're not making any medical claims or giving professional advice here, just sharing our own thoughts, opinions, and experiences.
So grab your coffee, your favorite blanket, and let's hair it first. Hey everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of the podcast Hair It First with me, Monica, Michelle, and Tessa. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we'll go from there.
My name is Michelle Brocky, and I live in Southern Michigan. I am a mom, a wife, a hairdresser. I've been a hairstylist for 34 years, and I'm just here to help the everyday hairdresser, and we're just going to have fun and tell stories, and hopefully you can relate and enjoy our podcast.
Hi, I'm Tessa Mel. These are my soul sisters. Love them. I'm a hairstylist of 25 years. I own a vegan salon that tailors to allergies and autoimmunes. I have 3 boys. I live in Missouri. So happy to be here with these girls. We met through our new company, Firmaglow, which is all natural hair care products, and it has done more than just give us great hair. We have formed the biggest, best bonds ever, and especially, us 3, we just hit it off, and we love each other, and we talk pretty much every day, and we are just so happy to be here. Happy to have all you guys here. We're going to have lots of fun with our podcast, talk about lots of funny stuff. So we hope you stay along with us.
Just a little intro about me. My name is Monica. I am a mom to 4 that are ranging from almost 16 to almost 3. I've been a hairstylist for 15 years. I specialize in extensions, and I live on the eastern shore of Maryland, so there's nobody around ever except for fields and farmland. When the opportunity for Firmaglow came up, I was like, I don't know, let's do it. Let's go head first. And then I met these 2 wonderful people, and it was literally like I knew them my entire life. We bonded. Oh, don't get choked up. We did. We bonded. We had the greatest bond.
We absolutely did. It's like we've been in each other's lives forever.
Mm-hmm. It's only been 6 weeks?
Yeah,
that we officially met.
August 2nd, we launched the product. So we got in there August 1st? No, the 30th?
I think July 30th or something is when we first met. Is that when we got in?
Yeah, I think that's when we flew in.
I had always heard about you guys, and, we all everybody was connecting through Firmaglow, but never got to meet y'all in person. And I remember that day so clearly. I know it's not that long ago, but I can forget something in 30 seconds. So, put that out there. So when we got to Tampa, Florida, where we were all meeting for our GlowCon, our big launch of our new company, Tony, our CEO, called me and said, Tessa, we've had car issues. Naomi's had car issues. Can you go pick Michelle Brocky up at the airport? And I was like, absolutely. So my husband and we went to pick Michelle up. I had seen pictures of her, and seen her on Facebook and things, but had never met her, nothing. So funny thing is, Michelle looks a lot like my husband's ex-wife. And this is a surprise to Michelle because I haven't got to tell her this yet. But okay, pretty much identical. I just want you to know. So
I want to say she showed me a picture, and it's insane.
And you guys are just telling me this now.
Yeah, I've been meaning to. I just keep forgetting. So what a great time to tell you. So we pull up to the airport. Michelle's texting me saying where she's at. And we pull in and I get out of the car and I see Adam's ex-wife sitting on her suitcase outside of the airport. And I was like, what is she doing here? But I hadn't seen you in person. I always knew you guys favored each other, but I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm walking up and she stands up and we hug. And you know, I never mentioned to her at all that she looked just like my husband's ex-wife. And we just hugged and had a great time, great conversation on the way to the Airbnb even. I mean, it was just like we had known each other forever. We just talked about everything and it was great. So
I remember Adam asking, what do you guys want to go do? And we did go buy those little chocolates for Kelly, which is awesome because she's our IT girl that does so much for us. But then I'm like, I'm not interested in going anywhere. Can we just go park and talk? And that's literally what we did for an hour and a half?
Yeah.
And just talked.
Yeah,
because you guys couldn't get into the Airbnb yet.
No, we actually parked on a side street after we went and got the chocolates and
it was shady.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. We were like, okay, this is going to be fine. We're just going to sit here. And then when we were able to get in the Airbnb, it was nice. So yeah, that's how Michelle
I
and
need to see a picture. I need to see a picture at some point. So.
Do you want me to pull one up or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'd be awesome.
Honestly,
It's so great. We actually, we were talking about it in the hot tub. I don't know where you went.
Probably to get the hose because the hot tub was hot. 100 degrees.
Yeah, but we didn't have that amenity. It was just hot because it was 900 degrees in Tampa at the end of July, very beginning of August.
Yeah, that's why I went and got the hose. Remember, I put the cold hose.
You did.
In the hot tub.
We had a cold hot tub. Well, I have to tell you, while Tessa is pulling up that picture, because I don't think I ever told you guys. So I will always say I am not a very big people person. I get super anxious meeting new people. So when Tony had asked me to do hair for the event, I was like, yeah, I mean, absolutely. And she was like, you're going to be doing it with Michelle Brocky and Tessa Mel. And I was like, okay, the first thing I did was go to Facebook so I could see who I was working with, because I was like, I wonder, I don't know what they're going to have us do. Are we doing updos? Are we just blowing people out? What are we doing? What is this photo shoot going to look like? And I was like, okay, I can mess with these people. They look like they're not crazy. So when I walked in to the Airbnb and everybody was just like, hey, what's up? I was like, okay, I can do this. I can be a people-y kind of person. Ish.
Right.
Did you find that picture?
No, I can't find it. I am going to have my husband send me one. I'm not sure why he would have one, but
what?
I don't remember where we even looked.
Well, here's something funny too. While we're at GlowCon and I had put our pictures on Facebook together, I had so many people texting me saying, why is Adam's ex-wife there with you? Why didn't you tell me she was there with you guys? And I was like, okay, that's not really her. It's not her. I mean,
I don't know how you missed all of this, Michelle.
I've been meaning to say, and I kind of thought that I did already tell you, but I guess I haven't. But you know what? What a way. There's no better time than right now, I feel like.
For sure. I can't wait to see a picture of her. That's crazy. I had, what is it called? Doppelganger. I have them everywhere. There's somebody that lives 30 minutes from me and people will stop me if I'm out shopping or whatever. I'm like, are you talking about the girl from Northwest? Because I'm not her. I'm Michelle from not there. Yeah.
That is so great though. But so much happened on that. We were only there for, was it 3 days, 4 days? Because, Tessa, her husband won't fly. So she had to drive all the way to Florida.
From Missouri. It was a great time. I actually ended up building a fort in the car with all of my blankets while he's driving, but built a fort with pillows so that I could put my pillows up when I wanted him to stop talking to me.
some alone time.
And the great thing is, like, you guys are traveling so much, doing wash parties, that you're going to be pillow forting it up quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
I'm
we've
actually
got
doing,
Chicago, we've got Dallas.
yes,
Oh,
Yep.
Lord.
so many. And I'm getting one of those do not disturb signs so that I can clip it onto the other side of my pillow where he can see it also, because sometimes the pillow just wasn't enough. You know, it wasn't a big enough hint for him. So yeah, I'll have that whole setup our next trip.
Oh, my God.
We love you, Adam. We really do.
We really do love you, Adam.
Yes.
You were awesome. And so day one, we did all of the hair. We didn't get to bond like too much during the day that day. And that was like our first full day, because I didn't get in. I don't think my flight didn't come in until later. Our first
Well,
night.
if you guys are hairdressers watching this, you know we all have our own thing. Like, I don't want to say we're control freaks, but we do things a certain way, right? And it was just very calming and welcoming, just the way we all meshed. Nobody was snarky, like nobody was taking claim to anything. We were just like, what do we need to do to get this done? Because we were doing hair for photo shoots for corporate, and we hadn't talked yet. We just kind of got thrown into it. And we're like, we don't even know what we're doing. Let's swing it. And it was just amazing that it was just so calm. It really was.
And we worked so well together that we got done. Like, we didn't end up having to use that half day.
Yeah, we got done pretty quick, and we all, you know, we needed a tip from the other one. We asked, and it was just so great from the very get-go. It was great. You know, some people can't work together like that, and like you were saying, Michelle, stylists all have their own thing. Everybody's so different in how they do things, but it was fantastic.
It was a lot of fun. I mean, so much fun. We went and got, well, Michelle didn't. So you're up next at our regional conference. Tessa and I actually went and got tattoos. I can't show you mine because she's a little hidden, but she's on my thigh.
It's so cute. So
it was so much fun.
It was.
Yeah, I'm not a needle person. I'm not sure they'll ever talk.
You're not a needle person yet. We will have you branded before this is over with, Michelle.
I don't know.
I can be very persuasive.
She can. She can.
I know you can.
My favorite part too, when we went to get the tattoos. So it was my husband and Monica and I and our friend Naomi, who is in the company as well. And so we're all, you know, planning on getting the FG for Firmaglow and all this and that. And Naomi was back and forth on whether she was going to get it or not. And finally she's like, all right, I'm going to do it. And we're like, okay, what are you getting or where, you know? And she said, well, I'm getting a hot dog with a cowboy hat. And we're like, oh, okay. She goes,
I'm like, let me see your tattoo. I'm like, wait, is that hot dog? That cowboy hat?
That's Gail.
It was,
don't get it.
It was so cute.
So cute though.
She goes,
so deep.
Yeah. She goes, I love hot dogs and country music. I'm like, well, then heck yeah. But it was so cute. We all may have gotten in a little bit of trouble by Tony. Not sure that she approved of the hot dog with the cowboy hat, but love it and love Naomi's spirit.
Well, she's so non-toxic and so clean and so like cautious about everything she puts in her body, which honestly makes her the best person to start a clean shampoo company. Because let's be real, I met Tony a couple years ago, and I stayed with her one weekend in South Carolina. We had an event for something different, and she uses the cleanest ingredients. When I say clean, I mean this woman doesn't have a microwave in her house because of the radiation. All of her water filtered is done through this like crazy, and let me tell you, it's the best water I've ever tasted. I just want to point that out. But she is so she is such a wealth of information when it comes to doing things naturally and not having toxins or things like that. She's brilliant. She is brilliant. What she has done for her family it's insane. Like, we're going to have her come on to do, one of the episodes with us, because she has so much information about so much.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I've gone through some health things in the last year, and she was the first person I texted. I'm like, what do I do? How do I, what is the natural way to help alleviate these things that I have going on? And she's like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, for a long time, and I tell my clients all the time, I'm like, I know you all think that I'm crunchy, but she makes me look like the least crunchy person ever when I stand next to her, because she is just so crunchy, and I love it.
Yes. Same here. And I do think absolutely let's get her on here sometime, because you're right. Just plethora of knowledge and awesomeness. And I mean, I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this company with her, and that her values and the things she stands behind is just phenomenal. And she's super funny.
She's so funny.
She's so funny. Love that. That's one thing too, in this business. Everybody has a great sense of humor. Everybody's relaxed. You're instant family. We all laugh so hard together, and it's just great. We don't have to be nervous or anything when we're around each other, especially Tony, the caliber of person that Tony is. I think people would be like, oh, nervous for, not at all. She is just the most down to earth human. So
very authentic.
Yeah.
Very know exactly how she feels about something. And I'm like that, and I appreciate that. Like, I like people that don't beat around the bush. Just tell me what you're thinking. And if I've ever hurt your feelings, because sometimes things come out of my mouth and I'm like, oh God. And sometimes I don't even realize it. So if people don't tell you, they're just like, oh, she's a bee. I'm like, well, I never try to be, but it happens, Yeah. And I love when people are authentic and just their true self.
Yeah.
And that's why I love that's how it definitely was when we all met, that, and after, to continue our story, after we did all the hair and things for the photo shoot, us three went and got in the hot tub.
With Adam. Adam got to partake in the festivities.
Yes. And so it was hot in there. You're in Tampa, Florida. And so Michelle went over. You got the hose, didn't you?
I did. I'm puzzle. Like, it's hot.
Same.
I'm like, I'm dying. So I sat in it for a little bit, and I just sitting there. I'm like, what can I do? Because it's not like it was super heated. It was just hot outside.
It wasn't heated at all. We didn't pay for that package.
We didn't. Oh, God, we didn't.
We were unaware that you needed to pay for the hot tub package. We just assumed that if you got a place with a hot tub, that it would in fact be heated.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I went and got the hose, and so and then I sat right next to it. So it was like hitting my body. I'm like, I am dying.
And we were out there for hours.
Hours. I think we even missed dinner.
We did.
Huh?
We 100% missed dinner.
Yeah. We were so perny and just shriveled up. And by the time we got out of there, but it was like, it didn't seem like we just sat there for, time didn't even register. Really. Mm-hmm. It was just like we had the best time sitting there talking about things in our lives, our children, things we've been through, things we're going to go through. And it was just like, I don't know. I just felt at ease being able to talk to these two completely freely about anything. And I so appreciate that about you guys.
And it's really cool too, because our salons are all so different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tessa, you run a salon that is strictly, for you're dealing with people who have severe allergies. You yourself have severe allergies. I do a lot of extensions and a lot of, balayages and things like that. And everybody has their own specialties. So we kind of just like, I was asking Michelle about like, what she does and, Tessa, how it's dealing with, people that have those high allergens, because we don't see that much of that around here. I know one person that has the same condition that you do. And you're like, oh, it's like rampant up here.
Yeah.
Like everybody has it. And I'm like, to me, so it was so cool that we're from different parts of the US. So it's, people want different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 1,000%.
Too, like my journey through life, I went through a divorce, and I lost a lot of friends because, sometimes they choose, right? And, so I was going through like a transition, and I'm definitely, that was a rough part in my life, but it made me a little bit guarded more so towards people. And so like when I was around you, I feel like it's just one of those things. You can call it a God thing or whatever you want to call it. I feel like we were meant to meet. I feel like we were meant to do this. Just me trying to set up for this podcast. I've never done anything like this before, you guys. I'm like, Monica, what the hell? What do I do? I don't know what to do. And there's no shortness. We're what? Half hour, 45 minutes late because I've lost things and I can't find them. And they're like, go find your stuff and come back. It's just, it's like the companionship, the friendship that you've always looked for. And for me, I had lost that with some people. So you guys really do mean the world to me. And I want you to know that. Seriously, we talk every day, multiple times a day. Like Monica, you weren't answering last night and this morning. And in my heart, I'm like, I hope she's okay. Obviously, I know you have a family and you're busy, but did you think that, Tessa?
Yes.
What's going on?
I was saying extra prayers last night. Dear Lord.
So I have been crazy at work. And
Good.
We were doing all of the, training videos and things for Firmaglow. And last night, everybody was home. My oldest one didn't have to work. My baby, she was sick, so she was home with him yesterday. He didn't work and pick corn yesterday because it rained here. So literally everybody was home. And I was like, you know what? I am unplugging. So I unplugged, actually put my phone on Do Not Disturb, which I never do unless I'm in things like this. And I was like, I am going to just unplug, because the reality of it is we all have those times where we need to unplug and just step away from everything. So I did. And then when I texted you guys back this morning, I realized I texted you back at 5:00 my time.
4:14 mine.
And I was like, either Tessa's going to be really glad that I'm not dead.
I was.
And she's not going to want to kill me for texting her at 4:15 in the morning, or she's going to be like, well, I'm glad you're not dead, but next time wait till about 6 my time.
Nope, never wait. If I'm sitting there wondering if you're alive or okay, always text me. I don't care what time it is. I was happy to see that text for sure. I did not respond immediately, but that's just because I rolled back over. I went to sleep. Never worry about that. I don't care if you guys need something in the middle of the night. Call me, please, because I feel like that's what we're all here for together. And, I love that. Love everything about it. So
it 100% is. It's a great group of camaraderie.
It is. And sometimes we have to say, okay, girls, let's get back to Tessa, Monica, and Michelle, where we're fun and we have a blast and we laugh, because sometimes we'll get stressed out, but we can lean on each other and vent about our day at the salon, or about something in our everyday life, or when our husbands really piss us off. I love that. I love that we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about what people can expect.
Yeah.
On the Hair It First podcast, because this is going to be different in a lot of different ways. So Tessa, why don't you go ahead and talk about what people can expect? tuning in to us?
Okay. First of all, expect a lot of fun and a lot of laughs because that's who we are. And there may occasionally be a slip of a cuss word. We all love Jesus, but we cuss a little. So we will try to keep that down.
It's a lot.
Yeah. All right, we're all sailors. We'll wear our sailor suits for the next session, just so everybody knows.
Good.
But also, you're going to hear things about our new company, Fermaglow, and how amazing the fermented products are. How you're going to hear about the ins and outs of the company too, and about what we stand behind in this company, how amazing it is, if it's God driven, and how we've all become family. You're going to hear lots of funny stories from our different events. You're going to hear us talk about our everyday lives in the salon. You're going to hear us talk about tips. You're going to hear us talk about clients that, we've just had enough of. Or, we're going to be real on this podcast. And we hope we reach out to everyone. I hope everybody gets something out of our podcasts. It's going to be a blast. We're also going to do something fun every podcast, and a certain category of things to talk about in our lives that are fun and funny. And, but there's going to be information, and there's going to be some days that we'll have serious topics even.
That's what we are. We're a lot of fun, and we have those serious moments. As my 4-year-old would say, you always have fun and you always be wild, but sometimes you got to be careful. And I'm like,
that's so precious. You know what I have tattooed on my back?
What?
It says, "You keep me safe, you keep me wild."
Oh, well, he doesn't stay safe a lot of times.
Well, boys just don't. I got that tattoo with two of my best friends, whom one day you guys will meet, that you guys will absolutely love, because they're my at-home Monica and Michelle,
More friends. Need any more friends?
No,
You've got us. We're good.
Done. I'm sorry, Robin and Amy. I have to break up with you now. It's only Monica and Michelle.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding. They will be calling me and texting me. Huh?
Our goal is to have a house centrally located that we all buy together so we can fly there for weekends when we just need our alone time from everybody.
Yes.
It will be.
Better yet, we just fly there once a week and shoot our podcast.
Even better.
Okay.
Because I just thought about that. We are going to be in Chicago.
Yes, we will be.
Not next month, November. So maybe we shoot that week's podcast all together. That'll be our first one we get to do together.
Live in Chicago here.
Yeah.
Love it. Maybe we can also shoot while we're at the tattoo place getting Michelle her first tattoo.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about it.
I don't even know. You will be asleep, Michelle.
Yeah, you'll be passed out. It'll be fine.
Here, just take this little pill. Trust us. And then we'll just throw you in the back of the rig, haul you to the tattoo parlor, lay you in the chair, and then.
Could you imagine if I woke up with a tattoo? I would kill you guys.
Yeah.
If you could get to us, there's 2 against 1. I bet the odds are in our favor.
And I've never been in a fight in my life. I feel like you're going to forgive us. You can be mad at us all you want. You can get that cute little mad face, but you're going to forgive us.
I mean, I wouldn't really want to fight Tessa. She might run her car through your house or something.
Well, that's a story for
that is a topic for another day. Crazy things that we have done that we should be in jail for.
Yes. And those things, those are things we're going to talk about on these two. Just fun stuff, things like that. Things that real life experiences of ours too. So we can be more excited. We will also have guests on every now and then, to talk about things and fun stuff. But we couldn't be more excited that you all are here, and we hope that you continue to follow us for sure. It's going to be a great journey. I think. And you're also going to learn about some of the most amazing products ever on this earth. I know in 25 years of me being in the hair care world, I've never seen anything like this, and neither have my clients.
Let's shoot our next video and talk about experiences we've had with Firmaglow. Because I think that needs to be one that we talk about like in itself.
Perfect.
All right. So let's do a closing real quick. We just want to thank you guys.
Close.
I will close.
You need to leave this in because this is funny.
This is real life. This is what it's like.
Yeah.
All we're doing.
If you could see the bloopers to our last set of videos, we probably filmed for 2 hours, and we might have maybe 35 minutes of actual footage that is usable. But we want to thank you guys so much for stopping in and listening. We are going to enjoy this so much, and we hope you guys do too. So come back next week and hear our next round.
Thanks, everybody.
Good, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Next time. Love you, girls.
Love you.
And that's a wrap on this episode of Hair It First. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you laughed, learned, and maybe felt a little more seen through all of the good hair days and the hot mess ones too.
Remember, we're just sharing our own thoughts and experiences. No medical claims or professional advice here. Just real talk from stylists and moms who get it.
Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and share Hair It First with your fellow beauty lovers and boss moms. We will catch you next time with more stories, laughs, and probably a little conditioner in our hair.